country. This rain is symbolic to the tears of our people for the last 46 years. You know, before I resigned from the O'Neill government, there was a program in Tari, and it was raining. Governor Ibalas and few big leaders were there. It rained big. And I said, God, you send this rain, I ask you to hold this rain. And it stopped. And I said, if this rain stops, I will resign from the O'Neill government. And I did resign on April 11th, 2019. Not knowing that 57 days later, I will be Prime Minister. The reason why I resigned from the O'Neill government was I gave him 8 years of advice as his finance minister and his leader of government business. But I saw that his heart was drifting far away from the main road of development and prosperity for our people. Your candidate, my candidate, our member to be, the Honorable Iimmy Maladina, knows him too. I know him too. And of course, it's not only him to be blamed, all of us are past. The last 46 years, we have not really served our people very well, unfortunately. That is why it is still raining today. That is why whether there was only 3 or 4 or 5 here, I would not have cared less. It is my duty to visit a mountain, an island, a river, a village, a LMC, a district. You know that 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, you are Papua New Guinea. And for me today, to see young children standing and singing our national anthem and reciting the national pledge under rain. When us adults were looking for shade of umbrella, they stood under rain and to sing their country's national anthem and pledge their country's national pledge broke my heart into pieces, because it is really for them. We are in this business to campaign. And I say thank you to the teacher and teachers. For many of you who stand the rain and stand the bad weather, stand sometimes salary delay, stand sometimes lack of development because there's no good health center, hospital next to you. And you have worked your heart out in rural Papua New Guinea the last 46 years. Today I just come to you to tell you, of course, rain and wind and strife remains as part of our human life. But you have an opportunity now to construct something that is better for the little children who sang our national anthem this morning. And I want to second Jennifer Rudd's statement today. The 5 minutes you have as you walk to take your ballot must not be squandered because someone gave you a 5 kina or a 50 kina. That 5 minutes is critical because it determines who runs government the next 5 years. Don't waste your birthright for a plate of food. United Church na Methodist kam pastor lehiya na biar di belakang kawan Highlands. Anglican na Catholic na SDA kam lehiya before di belakang kawan Highlands. Sorry bro, Esau na Jacob you clear. Birthright bro, Esau but Jacob. He gives him buy a plate of food. Don't sell your birthright. You are mama ground. You papa ground through. Your child must have a better future. And today, as we come to this moment of looking ahead to see who we will cast our vote starting July 4th. I want us to take serious ownership of this one. Because it is really not about today, but about the future we're casting our vote. If in the last 46 years, you have not seen much development, I want to make a statement here. That mustn't tell you that into the next 46 years, there will be no development. I repeat, if in the past 46 years, let alone in the last 10 years for Esa'ala, if you have not seen much development, that must not give you an impression that you will not see development again for the next 46 years or the next 10 years. I want you to try our combination of leadership in the Pangu Pati program to take back Papua New Guinea. We put it back on the right road already to ensure that that road is a road we travel and to ensure PNG, Milne Bay, Esa'ala, and all our villages right across our country grows. Because our people know me, no one group of Papua New Guineans has the ability to change Papua New Guinea better except leaders you put into parliament. Except leaders you put into parliament. And the last 10 years, nothing against the Honorable David Stephen. You've had him the last 10 years. You measure him up. Every district on average has received around 10 million kina on average, and he would have received on average up to, from 2012 up to today, about 100 million kina. And so you check that back at the district level. If there is 100 million kina worth of services on the ground here in Esa'ala, if there is 100 million kina worth of development on the ground, you send it back. If there is nothing on the ground, or small on the ground, or minimal on the ground, there is no reason why you keep him on. He can go on and be a lawyer that he wants to be. And certainly, he was part of my team to have structure to take back Papua New Guinea, but he left and went back to Mr. O'Neill's team, PNC, something that we left. Even dogs don't go back to the vomit. What's the dog has ability now to know this is rubbish. I left it. I cannot go back to the rubbish. Then he went back to PNC. Nothing against him. Esa'ala, if you want to go and be progressive, it is now Pangu back at running our country. It is now Pangu back at ensuring that no child is left behind. No district is left behind. No province is left behind. No energy and water is left behind. It is now Pangu back at connecting rural areas so that everyone in the rural corners of our country, not only Port Moresby, the last 8 years even PNC formed 2 governments in Milne Bay, Alata Accord 1, Alata Accord 2. There is nothing given back to Milne Bay except the DSIPs that we have continued. And so, I want to tell you, Milne Bay people, and here in Esa'ala, we are in office today by God's grace. When I resigned in 2019, I never knew I'd be Prime Minister. I never aimed to be Prime Minister. But 101 members of Parliament said, you are reformist. You want to put the country to a better place. You want to ensure that the country is economically independent. You want to ensure that the country is, the economic opportunity of our people, wherever we are, is harnessed. And so 101 members of Parliament cast their vote to make me Prime Minister in 2019. We went into Pangu Pati to ensure that Pangu Pati, the mother of our country's political system, the mother who gave birth to our country in 1975, the party that granted this country our independence, the country that gave this country public service, the country that set up our court system, the party that ensured that everything we have was granted in 1975. Myself, Jimmy Maladina, Jennifer Rad, as well as over 40 members of Parliament who were with me, went into Pangu Pati to ensure we changed the course of this country and set sail on the road that our fathers saw in 1975. Kingston Nibola saw that road, St. John Guy saw that road, Somalia saw that road, St. Peter Lu saw that road, St. Palio Manuel saw that road, St. Paul Lapun saw that road. The fathers of our country and mothers of our country saw a better road where every district and every child in every district and ward are prosperous, and not only few who are up there at the top. When we took back government in 2019, that was the road we placed our country back on. That is why I'm in Pangu today, so that I don't just focus on next election, but I create a better country so that the next generation, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, are better placed than what I am living in today or where we are today. Is that all right? Yeah. We are focused not just on 2022 election. We are focused on the next generation. That is why we talk about connecting all parts of our country. One major policy statement, connect PNG. We want to have roads all over our country, linking one district to another district. We want to have roads in all our main islands. That's why in Esa'ala, last 3 years we put, I think, 5 million each for a road somewhere here in Esa'ala. I don't know what happened to this money. We put money in the road. That's why we want to link our roads to jetty program, wharf program, S3 program, so that enabling infrastructure is set. So that you know, one on house line, you can go along agriculture, you can go along tourism, you can go along forestry, you can go along fish, you can go along bitsema, you can make money because one people talk about people. If like talk connect PNG, underneath people talk economic empowerment of our people.
Yes, sir.
Economic empowerment. And this is not talk about people not play the song. Last 3 years, we put money in NDB and BSP so that ordinary Papua New Guineans could go and borrow liquid money in our level of with almost liquid repayment rate for over 10, 15, 20 years. You can make it back easy. You can make it business longer. We focus on getting our people to go back into business where you are comfortable inside. So you belong from Papua New Guinea, 90% stable place. You already own land. On your land, you can do business. That's why we have already put program in agriculture. We got price support. If cacao price goes down, we pay you a good cacao price in the district. If oil palm price goes down, we pay oil palm price so that we have those in the oil palm business. If coffee price goes down, we put good coffee price. We pay good price to our people so they can get good money. Copra one kind, vanilla one kind. There's a program we started in these last 3 years. Today, Esa'ala Pati, expressly People's National Congress, Dreaman na Tongtong SME, and Dreaman na Tongtong Gelong Agriculture. You stop in 8 years, I ask a honest question. 8 years you put no support program for our farmers. 8 years you didn't talk about the rural economy except just building Port Moresby City only. 8 years you talk not one policy about helping our SMEs except giving money to the Chinese contractors only. Today we've changed it around. We are pro-Papua New Guinea rural economy focus. That's why I've been very understand today I'm talking growing the rural economy. That is where you are. That is where you start. That's why my bank, we look at start finish, I have my bank or Mama's bank. Mama bank, I will come back to visit his Mama bank so that your Mama no like could borrow money here and make a big business for plus. And what I don't know that. I'm not gonna finish. Government put in money, but we cleaning and making good plan to do plan. We'll clean it up. It's government funding that is there, we'll clean it up. If not this bank, bring NDB bank here so that you people can have access to loan credit facility. You can have access to money because district, by giving money to helping people. Now people must make a big business. And I want to appeal to you today here, Esa'ala, give me my candidate, we got Billy Logan. Plenty months of corruption, I cannot say. Last time I come out, one of the biggest corruption report ever. He came out of the country, this is a UBS transaction. He came out to the witness box. Let me talk. Former leadership, you working Muslim. He came out, his testimony is all inside that big inquiry report. The UBS inquiry report, look at all things people are making politics. So we have not prosecuted this one. After the elections, we will prosecute the UBS. Or follow money from country or UBS, Bambla making this after the elections, because look at all things, before election people are working, now people are suruk the election and people are working on some okay. People are not suruk the election, report is not finished, after the election we will prosecute everyone who's had misusing money from country, through UBS, and many other inquiries, they started finished. Many other inquiries we started finished, one kind of same, one club, big club, 1 billion kina baby Papua New Guinea, or put him going to motor care port from hospitals. There's not two people making inquiry. So work from fight the corruption go ahead. And your candidate, my candidate, our member to be, and he get involved with the government de Milo, put him record straight. You like to be corruption or have corruption himself also put him record. And so today we come asking you, we are focused on the rural areas. If you think you're in a rural area, there is no other government who will be in office after this election.
Yes, sir.
National Alliance Party were ruling party. They went to the election in 2007. They came back after 2007. Right. PNC party was in government in 2011. They went to the election. They came back in 2012 as a party that was invited to form government. 2017 PNC got election as ruling party. PNC come back. 2022 Pangu got election. We endorsing plant a good high quality candidate right across the country. 7 Mary candidate, 1 term, including my sister Jennifer Hon. Next 12 candidates, we endorsing all in all 81. The last time Pangu came close to winning majority was 1982. Pangu winning 52 plus 6 by 1982. Today, I don't promise you we will win many seats like in 1982. God willing, one number, Papa God give me plan. But we hold him a work on the member Man or member Mary. And I give you a commitment. I don't have full ability to make your life better in 22 alone or 23. But we will start the process to making your place a better so that when your children are living adults in 10 years, 15 years, they're living in a better Esa'ala than where we are living today. Is that okay? Yeah. We don't have to come today and talk. We're going to something by working the next 5 years. We are not just focused for the next 5 years. We focus for the next 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years. James Marape may not be Prime Minister 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, doesn't matter. But the generation of leaders are building. They are leaders that are building with the right mindset. So that the same focus to change the country runs the course for the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. And hopefully when you and me, I'm 51 years old today. I want to come back to Esa'ala when I'm 71 years old. I will come back in between. But when I'm 71 years old, 20 years from today, I want to come back here and this place has electricity. This place has seal road. This place has travel place. When I'm in my 70s and I'm retired from politics and I'm running around the country, I want to visit a country that is modernized yet fully embracing Christianity and our traditional values right across our country wherever we are, including Normanby Island of Normanby, Ferguson, Pangu, and the people in Esa'ala. We're trying our best to get our country moving in the right place. Have confidence. Pangu Pati, as I said earlier, is no ordinary party. We were there in 1975. That is why I choose Pangu Pati to be my party to reconstruct a better future. That is why Jimmy, Jennifer, and over 80 like-minded candidates who have not too many other interests except interests of our people, they have joined me and we are set course to reform our country for the better. I want you people of Esa'ala, forget money, forget tribal links, vote for change, and the change has started. Jump on board with Pangu and we will sail the course to ensure our country reaches its destination of truly being a rich country that God has already given us. Is that okay? Yeah! And so to conclude, if you want to vote for connecting PNC with good infrastructures, if you want to ensure that our people, you have money in your pocket, we go down to agriculture, we go to forestry, fisheries, beach timber, and any other resources you can find. And if you want us to ensure that we do not remain the same and we are lifted for a better going forward, especially all of you in the rural areas, then Pangu offers you this opportunity. I want you, all your councillors, to take ownership of the vote for Jimmy and Jennifer. Because in every ballot box that is unbundled, my office and the party office will have a look at which one gave us the vote, and in August and in September, Pangu Pati officials will come out and do a mass Pangu Pati recruitment drive to be members of Pangu Pati at the grassroots level. And so I ask you, councillors, in whatever vote you go, you know, we now Pangu has paid your salary now. We put you into payroll. We will tidy the vote, land mediators and the peace officers at the vote level too, so that you could be on regular pay. So I will ask our councillors and leaders on the ground, take ownership of respective ballot boxes that come to you. Give a vote to Jimmy. If Jimmy can break me in brain to come here. If Jennifer can tell me, let's go to Esa'ala, that means they have direct access to the person who will still be Prime Minister in August and September this year. I give you my word, I will come back one more time, not earlier, but possibly in October or November, before this is budget, I will come back with the member, if you give me the member that I am with today. I will come back around October or November before the budget. I will spend a night with you all here. And I spend a night here. And we talk about economic opportunities you have here. When I come back in October, I will come with agriculture department people and fisheries people. And we talk about the economic opportunities you can do here. Well, Will is lifting this one and is pointing box 28 to us. Is that right? In case you don't forget, box 28. Box 28, size 28, Sam Speed, Mario, and Botina. Alright, thank you so much. Pass my love and greetings to the island and the other islands you are staying with. I know it's hard time, hard weather, but take the words back to them that we love each and every one of you. See you all in October when I come back for a night day. Thank you so much.